We are now live. America is now great again. I mean, America, America, you are now great again. And as a Freemason, I stand here before you today watching America become great again. Some of you are probably saying, what is he talking about? No, 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 no. It's not what I'm talking about. It's what I'm seeing happening before my very eyes. I mean, we have heard of these things. We have read these things in history. But when you study history, when you look at it for what it is, America is just truly showing you what it's always been. It's just showing you. And for those of us who sit idly by, and for those of us who want to believe in this American dream, we know we are living in a damn nightmare. Most of us know we're living in a nightmare. And we have learned to navigate the nightmare, or we have learned to navigate the matrix. And for those who have not yet learned how to navigate the matrix, or how to get through this thing we call America nightmare, America dream, whatever you want to call it, I'm watching it happen before my very eyes. I'm watching America become great again. I'm watching uh, uh, oh man, it is something to watch. If you're in Georgia, I need to hear from you. What happened in Georgia today? My God. I mean, I'm just watching this thing just go oh my goodness. I bet you, I bet you those who have come and blazed the path is watching this thing and they're like, oh my goodness. I can imagine right now my beloved brother, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, sitting in his chair in his home, looking at TV and seeing Washington, D.C. just like, I told you. I'm just saying, I'm just giving you a preview because he called a Million Man, well, it wasn't necessarily called the Million Man March. It was just something that took on that entity by itself. It was actually called the Day of Atonement, if I'm not mistaken. However, there was no violence. A million black people. We go to Washington D.C. We like, okay, so we gonna protest peacefully. We showed you how to do it. But boy, the American Patriots, oh my God, they go to Washington, D.C., they storm the Congress or the Senate, they interrupt what we would consider a peaceful process of passing on the presidency. Oh my goodness. Woo, a lot of people say, I'm amazed, I'm shocked. Why are you shocked? That's what I need to know. For some of you Freemasons who are out there, why do you feel that you are shocked? I don't feel nowhere near shocked at all. This is great. You are now witnessing history. And let me tell you, this is not the first time this ever took place. No, this is not the first time this has ever happened. This happened in North Carolina, right during the period of the Reconstruction, okay, when what we call the Great Compromise. All right, if you know anything about it, this is not the first go around. This is just during a time to where you have the internet, social media, and things like that. This is not the first time this ever happened. So as a Freemason, I'm sitting back, I'm looking, I'm like, holy smack. Oh yeah, baby, we making America great again. In front of the whole right, in front of the world is watching this peaceful process of power being transferred, or one leader coming in and the other one stepping out. Oh no, America's just showing you what America has always been. Oh yeah, you got to know history. You got to read it for yourself. This is America, baby. This is America. You didn't know that? Oh, come on, people. We showing you what it's really like to be an American. Hey, them folks in Washington, D.C. is showing you what it is to be an American. And if you in Black Lives Matter movement, whatever you want to call it, never would have gotten that close. You'd have been shot, maced, beat, put in jail right about now. It never would have happened. Never would have ever gotten that close. I'm just giving you the fact. So you can say whatever you want to say. I need a black Republican to come on tonight because, or Democrat or whatever, this is, I just, somebody need to call me and help me out tonight. That number tonight is going to be 619-286-0642. Let me put that in the chat. Just hold on just for a sec. 619. Did it go? No, I didn't even go in. Hold on. All right. Now I know some of you are probably wondering, what does this have to do with masonry? This has everything to do with masonry. Oh my God. Do you know your history? Oh, come on, Freemasons. Come on, Sisters of the Order of Eastern Star. This has everything to do with Freemasonry and the Order of the Eastern Star. If you ask me that again, come on, I need to choke some of y'all out there. If you're going to ask me, what does this have to do with masonry? It has everything to do with masonry. The Boston Tea Party, everything to do with masonry. Come on, somebody need to talk to me, because America is showing you how great it is. America is taking you back and showing you how things should be done. This is how it should be done. This is what? Peaceful protest. Please, you get nothing in this country with a peaceful protest. You get spit on and beaten with a peaceful protest. Did you see how the police handle them people? Did you see that? Nobody can tell me about the police officers needing more training how to deal with people. Did you see how they dealt with those people? Come on now. This is America. We're just showing you what it's all about. I don't care. I'm trying to get on. I'm trying to go live on another channel here real quick. So just bear with me as I search it out. We're gonna do that. We're going to do that thing tonight. Oh, yeah, baby, because this right here, whew, oh, yeah, we making America great again. Oh, yeah, we can have this conversation tonight. We're going to have this conversation tonight. I don't need to add a description, but I do need to go live because we are now making America great again. I want to welcome everybody to the show tonight. The show is called The Great American Patriot. We are now making America great again. And if you don't believe me, just look around. If you live in Georgia, you need to give me a call because something happened in Georgia today. I need to hear from somebody. Greetings. Who am I talking to? Hey, Big Coop, what's going on, man? America is becoming great again, brother, before our very eyes. America right now is showing you how it's always been done. It's showing you. So if you think that a peaceful protest gonna get you anything or anywhere, you are living in a dream. You are, bro, you sleep. You better wake up. Talk to me, Coop. Come on, talk to me, man. Help me out. Somebody.
Well, ain't no such thing as a peaceful protest.
What?
Because first thing, you got to think about the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. And it says this, and I quote, it says, governments are instituted amongst men, deriving their consent from the government, which is the people. When that government becomes destructive at its end, it is the power of the people to abolish, tear down, and rebuild that government.
Oh, hold up, Coop. That can't be true. Let me tell you why it ain't true. I've seen some things happen in my lifetime. I'm in my 50s now. I've seen some things happen in my lifetime that tells me that you are lying to me. What you're reading versus what I've seen is totally fabricated. It's a lie, Coop. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's a lie. I'm telling you. Somebody needs to help me with this because what I'm watching, what I'm seeing today, be it in Georgia or in Washington, D.C., versus what I've seen black people do, man, come on, you lied to me, Coop. Stop lying, man. Coop. I don't believe you.
What you are seeing is them doing what America do.
Now I can agree with that. What I'm seeing them do is what America always have done, not only to their own country, but to other countries. This is what we do. Okay, I can agree to that.
That is what we do. We tear up stuff.
We tear up shit, don't we? We do some shit, don't we?
It's our own constitution.
Woo! Man, let me tell you, I'm on a couple of pages tonight. I'm on regular versus irregular. I'm in this group and I'm broadcasting live, and I want you to know, big shout out to everybody in there. If you, whatever your jurisdiction is in these various groups, you need to come on and holler at me tonight, because we need to have a conversation. Because I'm watching America become great again before my very eyes. And I wouldn't dare, as a black man, try to do any of this shit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm just enjoying it like watching a movie. I'm just telling you the truth. Talk to me, Coop.
That's why I say, sit back and watch the fight.
Oh, wait. Boy, I bet you my ancestors right now, who have laid their life down, who has fought for this country, who's done everything they can possibly do to be part of this country, is like saying, "Woo, woo, man."
I'm gonna let you in on some past class.
Let me in, bro. Open the door and let me in. I knocked 3 times. Somebody open the door.
Now, you know the word which is called resident, right?
Resident, yes.
You are a resident of the United States.
Is that what I am, a resident? I'm not a citizen yet.
No, I'm gonna break down the word resident in legal terms to you.
Go ahead.
The word red means thing. The word it means to identify. So you an identified thing. So you're 3/5 of a human under the Constitution. So this fight has nothing to do with you.
Sure don't. Cool. That you right. This fight right here has nothing to do with me. No, it has nothing to do with me, because let me tell you, black people, period. And I don't want to put all of us in the same box. That's a general statement. Have always done what you call a peaceful protest. But these motherfuckers have always let the dogs out, the cats out, the bats out, the raid, the spray, everything out. They have always done it. So you are right when you look at it from that point of view, this fight ain't my fight. I'm sitting back watching this, and any black man or woman think that this fight is your fight, you're gonna go and storm the Congress or the Senate, wherever they're doing this thing, and you think that this is your fight? Okay.
Now, I want you to notice something else. The word instituted.
Uh-huh.
Now, everything in Washington, D.C. has to be instituted.
Right.
It needs to be built.
Right.
Now, everything in D.C. was built by Freemasons, but they won't include Jews.
No, they won't include me, bro. No, not at all. Coop, I would definitely give you that. I have to agree with you on that 110%. I have to, because too long we have sat idly by and watched this game being played. And dude, I don't know. I don't know, Coop.
I'm just bringing it from my legal knowledge.
Well, I'm glad to have you aboard and to share your legal knowledge with me. If don't nobody know that you are an actual, am I saying this right? You're an Esquire, right?
Yeah.
Okay then. All right. So nobody wants to say, well, what the hell? No, Cooper's a lawyer. Cooper's a lawyer. Let me tell you something about Brother Big Cooper before I go on tonight. Some brothers a while ago was in Washington, D.C. Am I right, Coop?
That's right.
And Coop is a brother of mine, ancient free and accepted Mason, okay? Now, I'm going to share this story. So these brothers got in some trouble. I'm going to just show you how this thing happened. And they called them up. Now, the brothers that called them up, correct me if I'm wrong, Coop, they was PHA brothers, right?
That's right.
Okay, so some PHA brothers called Coop up. Hey, man, we need your help. Coop, ain't you free and accepted? They PHA. So Coop was like, okay, all right, I'm gonna do this. I'm doing this. Coop, correct me if I'm wrong. First of all, you're a black man. I'm a lawyer. I'm gonna help you out. And next, you're a Mason too. So we can. All right. So Coop, so Coop goes and does his legal thing and boom, 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 gets them out of jail. Am I right, Coop? Correct me.
That's right.
All right. Hey, looked at Coop like he had doo-doo on his face when he got him out. Like, okay, see you later. Coop.
Hey, that's certainly how it went down.
Coop, am I lying?
No, you're not.
Okay, I'm just saying. Some of us need to understand. Look, man. That Coop, that hurt me when you told me that, man. That hurt me. But you said, Brother Hawkins, all brothers ain't that way. And I was like, okay. But they were Prince Hall brothers. I'm just letting you know. So y'all don't be tripping to my Hawkins, you need to stop. I'm just saying.
Showing their gratitude and greeting me as a brother. I've helped a lot of Prince Hall brothers. That set right there, those four gentlemen were so caught up in, what's your jurisdiction, what's this, what's that. But you called me.
Yeah, they call you, Coop. Come get me out, bruh. Help me out. And Coop went, does his legal thing, helped him out. But after he did that, they looked at him like he was shit. Like, oh, cool. Not knowing he did this out of the fact that not only are we kin, not only are we kin, but you're a Black Mason too. Let me show you how this thing is supposed to go down between us. I mean, it is what it is, but that's what happened. That's the truth. And I'm like cracking up. I mean, tonight I'm watching America. Go ahead, say what, Coop?
He asked me what was my jurisdiction.
Uh-huh.
Not knowing the meaning of the word jurisdiction.
Right.
And so I kind of embarrassed him in front of his boys. I didn't need to do.
Okay.
But I had to break down what the word jurisdiction meant.
Uh-huh.
I said, he come out, what territory you from? I said, brother, that's not what jurisdiction means.
He said, what territories?
That's what he said.
Okay.
And I said, brother, that's not what jurisdiction means.
Right.
Law, diction means to talk. What I can do for you in that courtroom, let's call jurisdiction.
Okay.
And I think that's what rubbed him the wrong way.
Ooh. Well, it shouldn't have rubbed him the wrong way. What he should have did was said, I appreciate the fact that you came to assist and aid me, my brother. Period. Out of respect. You didn't charge nothing?
Hey, that's my brother. That's my kid.
I ain't mad. If you tell me that you didn't charge nothing, I'm gonna leave it where it's at. For real. But I'm telling you tonight, I'm watching America become great again. I would imagine all of those leaders of America who were Freemasons, such as Gerald Ford, such as there was quite a few presidents. They all leave me right. Oh, Roosevelt. Oh man. Such as Ronald Reagan, who was an honorary 33rd, given by the Ancient Acceptor Scottish Rite Freemasons. I would imagine all of those leaders, be it congressmen or senators who are Freemasons, who is watching this thing just implode before our very eyes, watching America become great again in the old sense, not this. We're talking about old America. We're talking about these people talking about old America. They ain't talking about nothing new. See, cool. When I talk about the Great Compromise, and this is not the first time this has ever happened, people probably thinking I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. I'm telling you, this is probably the second or third time that this has ever happened. But the first time that you can actually go and look this up for yourself, it happened in North Carolina. When all of you had over 60% of your elected officers or members in North Carolina, including sheriffs, including deputies, including senators and congressmen at that time, mayors and governors. They was black and they was ran out of North Carolina. It was a coup. It happened for real. The mob got together and went to them and said, look, you're going to get your ass out. They did that. They ran them boys out of town. They was elected officers, sheriffs, mayors. They was elected, all of them. And they had to get up and get out.
And then I want to show you something.
Oh, talk to me. Talk to me.
I want to show you something how our people don't pay attention to the optics.
Go ahead.
Now, have you ever seen the picture of Andrew Jackson in the Oval Office?
I can't say I have, to be honest with you.
Never. But with Trump, when the election started, there was a picture of Andrew Jackson. Why was that picture there?
I'm listening.
Because Andrew Jackson used the same tactics to get in office.
No, he did what? Talk back to me.
Same tactic.
The same thing we're seeing today, the tactics that we're seeing today. Andrew Jackson used those same tactics.
Same tactics.
Man, we're watching history repeat itself for the third time.
People don't, like I said, you don't know history, it repeats itself and it hurts you.
Hey, it's not necessarily our history, it's their history. We're just residents.
We're just residents here.
Oh my God! Man.
This is an alien, a form of the Illuminati.
Man.
Therefore, we just aliens.
So cool. You mean to tell me right now in the books, we still consider 3/5 of a man? I thought they changed that.
No, you still consider 3/5 of a human, which falls up under the 14th Amendment, which makes you a person. And in a law, in the court of law, a person or persons is a corporation.
So what you're saying is I need to go incorporate myself?
No, you already incorporated yourself. You got a driver's license, you got a social security number.
God damn, cool. Oh, man, it just gets better and better.
When you die, you are a corpse when you die. A corpse is a corporation out of operation.
See?
Because they trade your birth certificate every day on Wall Street. Did you know that?
Now that I heard and that I know of. Dang.
So that makes you a corporation.
So you think I need to go invest in myself? I need to go find that Social Security card and invest in myself. Jesus.
Read the back of your Social Security card. It don't belong to you.
Oh my Lord.
Read your birth certificate. It don't belong to you.
Man.
It belongs to the United States Corporation.
Wow. I'm sitting here tonight. If you're on this show is called The Great American Patriot. We are sitting here watching tonight as America become great again with whatever is taking place. I would tell you this. I've heard people tell me all the time, well, Brother Hawkins, the police, they need to have good training. The police officers receive some of the best training in the world when it comes to dealing with people, black people and white people. And tonight, they showed you how they deal with white people versus black people. They showed you. Now you can tell me whatever you want to say, but tonight they showed their ass. They just showed you, hey, look, this would you guys please stop? We sprayed you a little bit. We sprayed you. We did, but we didn't turn no dogs on you. We didn't kick, nor did we beat you. One person was shot. I think one person was shot. Whether she's still alive or not, I don't know. But there was, they broke it up peacefully and told the people to go, and people still was fighting, and they was climbing walls, tied ropes up. Hey, did you also see that guillotine that they made out there in front of the White House?
That's right.
Man, they put a guillotine out there. These motherfuckers, man, for you Freemasons who are out there, who believe that yeah, I'm still here, cool. I'm still here, man. I'm waiting on some of these regular Masons to keep telling me how regular they are by their counterparts. I'm waiting.
I'm regular too. I go to the bathroom 2-3 times a day. I'm good.
Oh my God, I'm cracking up because I got brothers in this group, irregular versus irregular, They go at it all the time. There's about 3,000 people in this particular group, and I watch them go at it all the time about this and about history. But history is repeating themselves, and I don't see nobody in this group talking about what's taking place today. Now, my brother Debo Teller has posted a few things. He has, but other than that, it's quiet as a rat can piss on cotton. I'm just watching this whole. Say what?
If you don't know, how can you talk?
Bruh, history is showing its face again. It's coming right back at you again. And like you said, this ain't my fight. I'm watching the fight. I'm watching it happen. And sometimes.
And I was explaining about the police.
Go ahead.
You all got to know where the police come from, where they started. See, back in the slavery days, they gave the petty rulers military stars to show that they were law enforcers or policy enforcers.
Right.
These were slave catchers.
Okay.
So when slavery was abolished, they had to give these men jobs. So therefore, you got your police department.
Right. Okay.
Sheriff department. The sheriff works for the people. He's not supposed to work for the government. He's supposed to work for the people.
Right.
You know, but see, our people don't understand this. And when it comes to masonry, everybody want to side with regular or irregular.
Right.
According to America, brother, you are irregular.
According to America, I'm what?
Irregular.
I'm irregular according to America. Okay. All right.
According, not even America, because America is a continent. We talking about the U.S.
Okay. All right.
The U.S. is its own country. America is a continent.
Right. When you talk about South, North America, that sort of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Man. So I got a question for you. Since I got you on the phone, and you are a lawyer and everything, so you know the legal guru talk, whatever, because the language we speak outside of the courtroom is different. It's totally different. That's why an average person can't talk to the judge when he go into a courtroom. They ask him two questions: do you plead innocent or guilty? That's all they ever ask them. And then they talk to the lawyer. But what I want to know tonight in regards to Washington, D.C., is it considered a corporation because it's not a state?
No, it's what you call a city state. Washington, D.C. is basically like the Vatican.
Okay.
It is a city state.
It is a city state.
Its own rules and governs itself.
Is that the reason it takes Congress to pass a law in Washington D.C. versus when you yeah, right.
That's right.
Oh, snaps, man. Well, tonight's show is about making America great again, the great American patriot. So we're talking about those things that have occurred in American history dealing with Freemasons, because let me tell you, no matter how you chop it up, write it down or snort it, no matter how you do it, Freemasons have always been involved in American history. It's true.
If they want to look at a big thing about masonry, if they want to read deeper, go look at the Boston Tea Party.
I mentioned that earlier. Go ahead.
The Boston Tea Party was planned out by Freemasons. Because they did not like the tariff, the tax.
Right.
So therefore, don't ever think that you don't have these, I don't call them white, I call them Anglo-Saxon.
Okay.
These white Masons behind the curtain pulling strings.
Oh, look. I did a show on there and people thought I was crazy. No, Hawkins, no. Look, when people tell you that there are Freemasons in places that are doing some works, that's true. Look, most predominant white American lodges, 80 to 90% of them, They have a congressman, a senator, lawyers, doctors. They're, well, you can say all walks of life. And it's true, but look at who's in their lodge. Look at who's in their organization. Brothers, come on now. See, and I said this before, most of us who are black Masons, I'm talking about black predominant Masons, organizations, who you have in your organization, they may be great family men. They may even have their own business. They may be worth a couple of $1,000,000. They may be worth something, but they don't have the pull that these white lodges, they don't have that. They don't have it. They don't have it. It's true. Talk to me, Cool.
Because you got to think about one thing. With the white lodges, they're going to pull in those who have that power.
Uh-huh.
Because why? One with power always seeks more power.
One with power always seeks more power. Go ahead.
And so once he gets within this organization, he begins to move up. And he becomes, he don't only have power, he becomes powerful, full of power.
That's what I was trying to think of the various presidents and dignitaries who are and were Masons in how they were able to move within the political scheme of things. Although in Freemason, we may say, look, we don't talk about politics or religion. But when you go back and you look, I said, go back and you look, I'm just saying, it changes the scope of things. It changes everything.
See, did you notice, but I take people all the way back when they talk about Freemasons, did you notice that those Freemasons who signed the independence had more power than anybody else who signed it?
Talk to me. Talk to me, Cool.
You don't hear about the other times.
My. Nah, I didn't even consider that. I didn't even consider that.
You hear about those Freemasons who signed it.
Right.
Even in your history books in school, they talk about those certain group of Freemasons. Everybody else, you got to go look up for yourself.
I want to say thanks to Light Traveler, a donation of $5. I appreciate that. Thank you, Light Traveler. Appreciate it.
You got to go look up for yourself. And see, I want to show you how this thing is done. See, now, you said something earlier about the language in the courtroom.
Yes, I did.
Now, I want you to look at something.
Mm-hmm.
When you was in the 3rd and 4th grade, what was the first book they gave you?
Oh man, shit. Cool. You really want to know, man? It was like Run Scott, Run Spot Run. Don't you see Spot Run? You know, some shit like.
They gave us a spell in the book.
Oh well, okay. 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 So my book was just part of that. I know the spelling book. Okay, go ahead, break that down.
So they gave you a spell in the book. I'm taking you to the legal system, the docship of the courtroom.
Okay.
The spell means to cast. ING means to conjure. Now that book on our altar says what? Life and death lies in the tongue, right?
It does.
Now when you got to the 8th grade, 9th grade, they gave you something called language arts.
Yes, they did.
Then they gave you another book, which was a grammar book. In black school, it was called English literature.
I had one of those.
Now let's break down what they gave you. They gave you a grammar book. The word grammar comes from the word grimoire, which is a book of dark spells. Language arts. Look at language arts.
Uh-huh.
Language of the dark arts is what they were teaching you.
Wow.
So when you go into that courtroom, you don't know this language.
Okay.
Then they taught you how to sign, right? They taught you how to write in something called cursive.
Correct.
Look at the word curse is when to curse oneself.
Ooh. Oh man. Cool. You're going too far on me now. Go ahead.
I'm going to explain to you how the legal system uses each political event.
Uh-huh.
See, we can watch it on TV, but if we don't know the language, which is being spoken to us, we're lost.
That's true. Repeat that again.
We can watch it on TV. Fox 4, whatever, Fox Channel, CNN, MSNBC. But if you don't know the language they're talking, you still lost.
Wow.
Because they talking to you as a lame man. When we say layman terms, a lame man, a man that do not know.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Same as the word black. Spell black.
BLACK.
BLACK, which means what? Born of color, no existence. Now let's break black down.
Yeah, cool. To say born, to say go ahead, I'm listening. Go ahead.
The word black, if you break it down, it means be lack. You be lacking the knowledge thereof.
Ooh. Teach on it.
Step in the arena of court.
Uh-huh.
They know you don't know anything.
Right.
But when you look at this happen at the Capitol, a lot of our people don't understand the Masonic events behind it because they don't know the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence.
Okay.
So they're going to show you this and they're going to rev it all up. So
Mm.
why are you going to get mad, sit back and watch the fight, get you some Kool-Aid and some popcorn, and there you go.
Yeah, because I'm certainly watching this fight tonight, man. This is totally what I'm watching tonight, America to become great again, is like I would imagine, as I said before, the ancestors who have gone before us, who have fought to be such a part of this country, who have said, you know, you need to vote. I mean, they've laid their life on the line. They have bled for this country. I would bet some of them are like, holy smack. I mean, could you have imagined 2020 seeing people go bum rush the Capitol building?
But look at it this way, though, Pastor. We're watching what our ancestors watched way back then.
So I got a question. Somebody said, why do you think it's called an Oval Office?
The Oval. The Oval was the prime gem of the Egyptians, which represented a woman's you-know-what.
Oval.
That's why you have an obelisk.
Correct. Yes.
The oval represented the woman's you-know-what, which gives birth to laws, Congress, all of this. But you got to have an obelisk to do that.
And that's why they got one stuck up called the Jefferson Memorial.
Hello.
Ooh-wee. And if you go inside, and on the elevator, there is the Eye of Horus. Right there. If you go inside the elevator at the Jefferson Memorial, and if you're in Washington, D.C., and you look, it has the Eye of Horus right there.
Which means that I will always rebuild and return.
Is that what that eye means?
That's what it means.
Oh, man, you got me on one tonight. I'm telling you, bro.
I will always rebuild and return.
Man, this right here, this show right here tonight, cool. After watching what was taking place, I was like, oh, I'm going live. And let me tell you.
So think about it. Think about it. You watched them storm the Capitol, right?
I did. And nobody got shot.
And then a few hours later, they went right back to their session, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
I will always rebuild and return.
But cool. If there was black folks. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back to something you said just a minute ago. You said that to be black is to have no existence in so many words.
Void of color, you don't exist.
Wow.
Lady Justice is blind, right?
Yeah, supposed to be.
And when you're blind, what do you see?
You see black.
Hello, world.
Oh my God! This show is. I'm gonna have to add you to the show tonight. I'm gonna have to add your name in the marquee, brother. I'm telling you. Oh man, cause I didn't expect for you to call in tonight at all. And I thought you was gonna be like, I'm gonna chill tonight. I'm gonna sleep it in tonight. But I'm glad to have you on the show to just break some things down from a legal point of view and from a point of view that even myself, I didn't see this coming. So I'm learning also. So I really appreciate you coming on because this has been like one of them shows where you be like, what am I seeing? 2021. I think we're in the first week. And it's like, I'm just watching this play out. And you know what I said earlier last year? I said, I would bet Freemasonry as we know it today is going to go underground. People thinking, no, how could you know, brother? I'm telling you, this thing we call Freemasonry, and you think because of whatever, it's going to go underground.
It's already going underground, past Grant, because you know how many lawyers, people I've met that are Masons, but they hide.
Ooh. Repeat that again.
I've met lawyers, I've met police officers, I've met firemen that are Masons. I knew they were Masons because I tried them. But they hide it.
Well, it just goes to show. It just goes to show. I'm just saying, dang, bro, this right here has really got me like, oh, really? I'm telling you, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
So you got to think about there was an artist, not an author, who wrote a book. And in this book, he said, to know the real truth of a man, ask him a question.
To know the real truth of a man is to ask him a question.
Ask him a question. Within that question, you're going to find out if he's real or not.
Wow. But see, here's the thing. Here's what I do know. And you being a lawyer, and you said that you know that there are plenty of Masons that are in hiding in these various I don't want to say organizations, but in these various jobs. I would say this here. I know of plenty by name of white Masons who were there today. And I've been in contact with one that was there today. And I was like, dude, are you safe? I asked him, I said, man, are you safe? Like, yeah, I'm getting ready to head back to the hotel. And I'm like saying to myself, if that was somebody of color, I've said it 3 or 4 times here tonight, it would have been a wrap. It would have been a bloodbath. But I'm watching this thing play out, and I know who's there, and that these are some white Masons that I know that they are there.
Let the protesters in. Did you see that clip?
How did they let them in?
At first, they was keeping them at bay. The police was keeping them at bay. I couldn't see the dude's face, but the dude threw up the distress signal, and the police moved out the way and let him come in.
No, cool. Don't cool. Wait, cool. Hold on, back up. Reverse that. what did you, was this on CNN or was this when they was getting ready to go into the Congress or the Senate, whichever
when
one?
they were first coming on the grounds.
Really?
Had the barricades up.
Now you got me going back. I got to go back and watch CNN and some of these other shows and see, man.
The police was right there. But the police was blocking the guy's face. I couldn't really see it. But he held up an express signal and the police moved afterwards.
Dang it. I got to go back and see if I can find this.
Now,
Man.
if he was a black Mason, do you think he would have moved?
Hell no. He probably got slapped or socked. Look, let's be honest. As a black Mason, and I'm gonna be frank. As a black Mason, I have to be discreet in who I deal with on the mainstream side of things. It's period. And I'm gonna tell you, some of them brothers on mainstream and what we call predominant white lodges, and bruh, they true to who they say they are. I'm just gonna be honest. The ones I've come across. Now, I'm not saying that they all are like that. I'm just saying the ones I've come across, they true to who they are. And when I say true to who they are, I'm not saying, let me tell you this here. My car stopped on me in Texas, on a dark road in Texas. I was on the 20, headed to Mississippi. Another car pulled up behind me. I know I had the Masonic emblem on the back of my car. This happened some years ago, in the 80s, as a matter of fact. And the guy was a white guy. He got out of the truck. He said, "Hey, bro." He said, "I see your car stopped on you." I said, "Yes, yeah, it did. You know, I'm in Texas." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Could you get it out the road?" I was like, "Well, this is as far as I can get it over right now." He said, "Can you, when I say get it off the road, I mean, can you like go somewhere else? Because this here where you at, you ain't safe." He told me that. He said, "Hey, bro, follow me." Now, I'm skeptical, Coop. I'm in Texas. I followed him. He got me to a store. He said, "What do you need to get your car fixed and get back on the road?" I'm just saying, after finding out who he was, I was like, okay, cool. I'm okay. But I'm like, bruh, I'm just putting it out there because a lot of people, I don't know their experiences, but I'm talking about strictly in regards to my own personal experience in that regard.
They who they are. You know, and some places in the South, we used to say you better step like a woodpecker. You know, we used to say you better walk like a woodpecker with a headache. You go around these guys.
Yeah. Man.
Because they who you are. Even if they come up and try you, they still going to show their true colors.
Man, I would imagine, I would like to see how I know there are other Masonic shows that are on YouTube. I would love to see how they're going to deal with this and talk about what took place. Knowing the history of Freemasonry and how Freemasonry has interacted with the construction or the building of North America, I would like to know their thoughts and how they see this pairing out. Knowing that we often call Freemasons patriots. We do. We have done it before. We have held them up. Most people want to be Masons because the president has been Mason or the vice president. They see Masons in these high regards in these high places. So they want to be part of that. But I would like to see their response tonight as far as what took place and how does this come into play with being a Mason. I would want them to do a show on that because I'm watching this thing play out. And like you said, I'm getting my popcorn and having a great conversation with you and learning a lot in regards to what's in my face. You know?
Optics, optics is a mother.
Uh-huh.
You know, as far as Masons, my dad used to say something when two white people were fighting. My dad used to say, "Let's sit back and watch Babylon destroy Babylon."
Wow.
And that's what you're seeing right now. You know, that always stuck with me. My father said, "Let's watch Babylon destroy Babylon."
So what we were watching Satan cast out Satan. Oh, oh my God. This has been this right here. Man, love you, bruh. I'm happy to see your hair. You're here. Larry Diamond was up. Oh, okay. All right. Glad to see everybody coming on tonight. Man, this has just been one of them shows I just had to do after seeing what I've seen today. I seen that they put a guillotine out there in front of the Capitol. I seen that. I seen a loose. They had a guillotine, the loose. They had the chopping block out there. Man, I mean, whew, it has been something to watch America become great again.
You see, you know what the guillotine represents, right?
Go ahead, teach me.
The guillotine is how they used to execute kings and dictators in democracy.
And we do call ourselves a democracy.
Dictator, King Henry, all of these people, they were democracy people.
Mm.
And they were off with their head.
Whoa. Man,
You
this.
gotta think about it. Great Britain, all of these places, your queen, one of the queens, she was a dictator. Right? She was a democratic person. She wanted to rule.
Right.
So what did they do? They stuck her in the guillotine. Here we go.
Man.
That's what that guillotine represents.
Tony ain't lying. He sure did see that. All facts. Bruh, somebody else just backed you up on what you were saying. I guess in regards to the brother giving this distress sign out there, and the man just moved out the way and let him in.
That was right there in plain sight.
And you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna see. Can I play this tonight? I'm gonna see. I want to play something real quick because I found it very interesting in what this lady had to say tonight. It was totally. I mean, I really felt a certain way when I heard her because we often talk about a revolution. We the revolution won't be televised. This is a revolution we've seen happening before our eyes. Let me tell you why. This lady that came on tonight, they asked her, they said, what is going on? She said that she's watching and that she's participating in the revolution. This is what she said. Hold on, let me see, can I play it? I'm gonna see, I got it right here. Hold on, I want to make sure I got the volume up. Hold on, just a second. Let me see, I'm gonna see if I can put it on speaker because, man, this right here. Hold on, I got it right here now, Coop. Hold on. Oh man, come on, man, you can't be stopping on. She's saying that she got mace. Hold on. I got it.
What happened? You were trying to go inside?
Yeah, I made like a foot inside and they pushed me out and they maced me.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Why did you want to go in?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Now, what did she say, Coop? We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Revitalize the people. Revolt. That's what a revolution is.
Well, Black people, we can't have a revolution. And I mean, we could talk about it, and it sounds great, and it really does. But we ain't having no revolution. No, we're not. We're not even going to participate.
And then there was another interview.
Oh God! Go ahead.
They was interviewing the guy, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
And I just happened to glance at the TV.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time he's interviewing, he's got the hidden hand. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold up.
Wait a minute. Go back. Say that again now.
He's going head the whole time.
Really?
He's being interviewed. And I'm like, okay, there's more to this than what we think.
Man, ooh-wee.
So somebody, somebody that made somebody bad.
Somebody made somebody mad. One brother in here said he's a no. I'm gonna. Oh, he took down the message. Hey, Terrell, put the message back up, man. Don't take down the message. I'm not gonna flag that, brother Terrell. Put the message back up, bro. Show the message, man. That's one thing you're gonna get on this show. I'm not gonna flag you unless you be disrespectful in such a way till it's just come on. If you want to say something on this show, you could put it up there. I'm gonna let it be seen, And that's the problem a lot of times. We're so damn sensitive. If a brother got something he want to say, whether he agree or disagree with me, also a sister. If a sister got something she wants to say, she can agree to disagree. It's really all right. It's okay. As long as you're respectfully doing it, it's totally okay. It's when you want to call somebody outside their name. It's when you want to go and just really be belligerent in your conversation,
That's right. If you got something you want to say and be a man or a woman about it, bring it to the table. Here it is.
I got a question real quick. Do you think black people will be part of this revolution that's taking place?
There will be some. There will be some because you got a lot of black people who know history and know where the Republican Party started. So you got to go deep through history. And a lot of black people know this.
Well, okay.
And there was 151 black senators who started the Republican Party.
Okay.
So a lot of people is on board. But then you're going to have those black folks that just go sit back and watch the fight.
Okay, but will we be accepted?
Now, that part right there.
I mean, you just said, okay, we'll be probably welcome to come have the revolution, but will we be accepted?
Okay, put it this way. What about all the black men that fought for the Confederates and lived? Was they accepted?
No.
Hello, world.
No, they were not. They was like, come on, we got to put you back in chains because thank you for your service. We appreciate you laying down your life, but we're going to put your ass back in some chains. Come on home.
What about all the brothers that fought in World War I, World War II? They couldn't even walk down the street with their uniform on when they got home.
Yeah. Also the Vietnam and Korea. Yeah, that's true. You just opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. Yeah, you are absolutely right. We will not be accepted. Oh my goodness.
You will use your manpower, but we don't want you.
Wow. We will take your manpower. We will take your life. You can give us your life, but we want to accept you for the sacrifices that you laid down. Dang.
We'll give us your manpower, but we don't accept you.
Wow, that's ooh, that's interesting,
So
man.
Basically saying, what they saying is pick up your cotton sack, fill it up, and when you're done, we'll discard it.
Dang. That's for those of you who do know and don't know, I enjoy listening to the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. I do. And often he's often said, in order for us to get anything or to have anything, we're going to have to separate ourselves and have our own, be it your own town, your own city. You're not going to get equal justice under law trying to be accepted by those who won't accept you because they don't look at you as a full person or a human being. So it really comes to light when you see what is actually taking place before our very eyes today. And you have seen how black people have protested. Granted, we have people in there that start shit, on set buildings of fires and stuff like that, because I think that they have been planted in the peaceful protest, so they want to start shit. But the overall picture is when most black people protest is peaceful. But then when you look at what's taking place now, we could have no way imagined or even participated in anything like this today. Nothing like this today.
You ain't no way you could have. Because they would consider you a human being.
One brother just said, every time we have our own or build our own, they come burn it down.
Hey, that brother is right on point.
Oh, man.
We thrive better than they do.
And they can't take it, so they come burn it down. Oh, wow. They
want to burn it down.
Oh, man. Can you believe it? I mean, oh, wow. As a Freemason, and having this conversation tonight, and it really, it's just eye-opening. I mean, it is not sad. It is not sad. This is, America is showing you who America is. That's all. You have to just accept that and just say, okay, you know what? I have to do the best I can while I can to provide and make sure that my kids and my grandkids have a better life than I had. And this is how I view it. Really, I mean, okay, it's good to have a nice job, but what legacy are you going to leave here as a Freemason to your family? Are they going to struggle like you struggling? Are they going to have to steal like you steal? Are they going to have to go swing on a pole like you swing on a pole? Are they going to have to sell drugs to their own to get ahead? I mean, right now, as I'm checking this whole thing play out, if I really appreciate the mere fact that I'm thinking about the future of my kids and grandkids, I want to be able to lead them in a position better than I was as I watch this whole thing play out before my very eyes. So if they need to be able to pack up and go, they got the funds to do it.
That's right.
So, I mean, I'm serious. I just got back from Mississippi. My brother passed away. It's really been a tough year. But as I watch this thing play out, I'm like, you know what? I need to be able to, because I'm in my 50s now. When I lay this ship down, when this ship is laid down and sent out to the ocean and burned, when it all said and done, I need for them to be able to say, well, here's 100,000 for this kid, 100,000 for that kid, and 50 for my grandkids. So they can't say, I don't want them to be like, well, damn, we got to pay. We got to do a GoFundMe to bury my dad. The Masons, no. I don't want that. What I'm looking at now is that when I pass through this world right here, I want them to say, okay, here's the money. We debit it up, whatever you got. And if you lose it, that's your fault. It's totally on you. But the head start I'm going to give you is better than the head start I got. And you need to do the same for your kids. So as we watch America become great again, we better be thinking about how can we become great again. In the same, we cannot just sit idly by and watch other people get up or get a heads up on what's happening today. We need to kind of get our ducks in a row. We need to start learning and preparing our family for a whole nother different America. Because you got to have a skill now. Oh, I got my BA in hospital administration. You better have a skill, something that somebody's going to pay you for. See, Coop, you're a lawyer. They're going to pay you to speak the language of being a lawyer. I work in the medical field. People pay me to do what I do. So even if I leave the job I got now and I do okay, I thank God for it. I ain't ready to go right now. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm just saying, I still have that skill that people would say, you know what? Hey, man, I sure need what you got. I need, can you? Yeah, you going to pay me for it?
That's right.
You know, so we could talk about this thing. We can go back and forth. We watching this revolution take place. We have to start preparing ourselves for this new America. This, well, I ain't gonna even say a new America. I'm gonna really say an old America, where you're gonna have to have skills. Period. What skill set you got? Plumbing, utilities, fixing a car, boilers, whatever you want to call it. Bruh, if you ain't got no skills, it's gonna be rough. I'm just saying. And just think about it. The education that we had coming up. I mean, whereas I know we had what you call vocational educational training. You can go and get skilled and certified before you leave school in building, trade, mechanics, plumbing, you name it. You already got your certification when you leave high school as a certified plumber, electrical, car mechanic. And now you got to go to school to get this out. You got to go to some trade college. It's no longer in school. So we have to start preparing our grandkids and our kids to say, look, man, you got to get that skill. You may have a BS in hospital administration. You may have a BS in this, but skills. Everybody pay for skills.
I always say we got to start teaching our children. We have to. Because if we teach our children, then they can teach the grandchildren.
Right.
And it can go on down the line.
Yeah.
But right now, us as a people, we're so satisfied with bits and pieces that we never get the whole table.
So I'm just hoping that we can do what we gotta do, man. And this whole thing is gotten crazy. And I'm watching this fight, and I'm gonna get ready to close out. I'm gonna give me some popcorn. I'm gonna go back and watch me some Fox News and see what's going on Fox, some CNN, some MSN, some BBC is another great one you should keep your eye on. And see what they're saying in other countries in regards to this great revolution that we're watching. And I got to get up in the morning and go see some patients. Ooh, man, let me tell you, before I leave, I got a call a day in regards to what's taking place at the hospital where I work. Man, it has gotten crazy. I'm going to say that we're going to talk offline. Just give me a call after the show, because I'm going to share this with you when I get off. But yeah, bruh, it is crazy. So peace and blessings to everyone who watched the show tonight. I hope that you've gotten some out of it. I want to appreciate Brother Big Coop for coming in. He's a Esquire, lawyer Esquire, breaking down some things to us tonight. This has been fun. It's been eye-opening. And this is the first show. This is the first show of 2021. And I don't think no other show is going to ever cover a topic like we cover it. I'm telling you, and talk boldly about it. We just different like that. And
hey,
go ahead, Coop.
I just want to say, I've enjoyed you tonight, past class. I'm going to get ready to get me some sleep. I have a long day tomorrow. And to all the brothers and sisters who are listening, hey, I love each and every one of you. Hey, sit back and watch the fight tonight. Don't get involved.
Are they using Rome? I think he says Roni as a weapon. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Somebody asked the question: are they using Rona as a weapon? Who does Rona affect more?
Well, I'm gonna just leave you with this. Rona, think of the whole word. Rona means gold. I want you to think about that.
Rona means gold.
Yeah.
All right.
The whole word itself means gold. I want you to think about that.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check it out. Most people are not ready for the opening up of Freemasonry to the world. We need to be taught. We are at a critical mass, and the pressure needs to be vented. It needs to be vented or vent. That's true. We are.
Totally agree.
We are. But here's the thing. I keep saying I'm gonna go, but here's the thing. Where do black people fit into this? I mean,
Well, we don't fit to their standards. So what we have to do is make our way.
yeah.
Because, like I tell people all the time, especially brothers and sisters of the order, and like I tell them, black Masons had more to do with the United States than you think.
Well, I would agree, but bro, we don't know how to play that game yet.
But see, how do you play the game? How did I truly learn law? Now, I know what they taught me in law school, right?
Right?
I know what they taught me. You know, criminal procedure, torts, contract law, critical thinking, and logic. I knew all this. But to truly learn the game, I had to get next to one of them. I got next to an old Jewish lawyer
Uh-huh.
who taught me the game.
So in other words, you have to be that in by the door.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Once he taught me the game, that was being played.
Uh-huh.
See, like a lot of people don't know, it's evil. This whole system is evil. Because they can play into admiralty law, canon law. What is canon law?
Wow.
That's the law of Baal, the law of Nimrod.
Uh-huh.
They can play this game with you in the courtroom.
Yeah, but you got to understand the language. I'll never forget it when I was in court and I wanted to say something to the judge. She told me to shut up, speak through my lawyer. I was like, okay. I ain't gonna ever forget that as long as I live. She told me, sir, be quiet. Speak. If you got something you need to say, speak to your lawyer, and she would talk to me. Man, that was humbling. I mean, I was like, oh, yes.
And then they ask you, do you understand, right?
The best thing, let me tell you, this is what I learned from a police officer. The best thing to say is no, I don't understand. I don't understand. Because as sure as you say you do, you put yourself in a whole nother situation. And I've learned to say, no, I don't understand.
You see, if you say you understand, what you're really saying is, I stand under the authority of this jurisdiction.
You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have you to come back on and talk and give us some education on
That's
what.
why we tell you, shut your mouth. Shut up.
Yes, you're gonna have to come and you're gonna have to come and talk to us, cool. I'm telling you, we need some. Yeah, definitely. We're gonna have to have you back on to really break down some things to us. I think highly of our Freemasons. I just wonder how come we're not using it really to free ourselves like the European did. Well, I would say this here. We do. Some of us know how to use Freemasonry. Literally. Some of us really know how this thing works. And some of us don't. Some of us just use it like this is a club. I'm regular and I go to the meetings and I like being a Mason. But they don't quite understand how to use Freemasonry. I'm not going to necessarily say for the benefit of the game, but for the privilege, because it's truly a privilege to be a Freemason. And when you understand that and be able to work it, I'm telling you, things do change up. It's the truth. They change up.
That's just like my old man taught me. He says one thing to stand on the square. He said, but it's another thing to go out and operate them 12 points on that square.
Right? Go ahead, I'm listening. Uh-huh.
That's it.
Yeah. You got to work. That's why they give us working tools. You got to know how to work it.
You got to know how to use the tools to get where you need to be. And once you get where you need to be, you got to know the words to say where you need to be.
Yeah, one brother just wrote, you have to read and apply it in every situation. He's absolutely correct.
Ooh, brother, you said a mouthful, brother.
Mm.
You said a mouthful.
You have to be able to read it and apply it in every situation. That is so true. You know what? That should be the show right there. How to apply Freemasonry. And
A lot of brothers know how to walk up. They know how to grip a brother. They know the 5 points fellowship and all that, but they don't know how to apply it.
Correct. Absolutely. That's going to have to be the show, Coop, and I'm going to have you back on because you have an inside track on how to deal with it as far as the courtroom and how to break different things down. But as a lay person, a person who's just, they're part of it, but they don't understand how to use Freemasonry in situations. That
I'm gonna give them a little insight. The tools of Freemasonry are right there in the courtroom. You just don't know where to look.
I'm gonna leave it right there. That's gonna have to be the next. That's gonna have to be the next show. How to use the tools of Freemasonry. Cool. Yeah, bro. How to use the tools of Freemasonry has to be the next show, bro. Has to be.
We got to lace these brothers up, man, and give them, that earful, that insight. Now, how they use it is up to them. But we can't say we didn't tell them, right?
Can't say we didn't tell them. Absolutely. Maybe there should be a Zoom. Maybe because you know what, everybody that comes and watch this are not Freemasons. Some are looking to become Freemasons and everything, but I think there should be a Zoom where we can actually have an open discussion and topic on how to use the tools of Freemasonry. And for us, I mean, come on, let's just be honest.
In your business life, in your personal life, every walk of life, you should know how to use the tools of Freemasonry.
Correct.
And see, once we give it to them, we're going to do like the judge tells other people. Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't gave it to you. There you go. Use it.
Yeah. I think that fellow on the elders, we learn, brothers, to teach the new are raised. Absolutely. Can I get the invite on that Zoom? I tell you what, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this Zoom. Today is Wednesday. I'll say let's do the Zoom for a weekend. Let's see how everything else pans out. And let's do this Zoom on Saturday. And let's see what's happening. So if you want to be part of the Zoom, let's see. You're going to email. I'm putting it in right now. If you want to be on the Zoom, you're going to email jgjafam@yahoo.com. We're going to do this Zoom on Saturday. I'll definitely send you out the invite and a time. I'll send it out on Friday. Make sure you get it on Friday so you'll be able to tune in, and we'll let you come on in, and we're going to go ahead and do this. Also, Reginald Humphreys, he was the first person to email me about a week ago. He received this book, Allegories and Symbols. Also, this month we'll be giving away the new book. I'll be sharing that with you. And if you want to get our newsletter, please let me know. Email me. We'll send you a copy of our newsletter. And definitely enjoy Freemasonry day in and day out. Just have fun with it. So with that being said, Coop, you got anything you want to say before we log off?
No, I'm good, man.
Yeah, all right. I appreciate it. I was just reading something somebody else was saying. So look, I'm going to say good night to everybody. Whatever you do, stay out the bushes, keep the light on. The higher we climb, the clearer the vision. And sit back, get your popcorn, and watch this great fight, because there's a revolution taking place right now. And all I can say is, ooh wee. I'm out. Enjoy your day. Peace. Hey, cool.